Okay, so today agenda, today topic, uh, mm, create a image. Okay, create a image in Docker with keyword used on here. Run arg means argument and ENV. Okay, in Docker. So for that we need use tool VS Code and Docker. Okay, in the system. In the okay. So now discuss with the this keyword first. Okay, so we will use run to execute command during build process. When you build the Docker file, that time we will use the run keyword. Okay, run keyword to execute that. Okay, and arg means argument. We will use argument to define build time variable. Okay, ARG shortcut, and we will use ENV. ENV means environment. Okay, we will use environment to set environment variable in the Docker file. Okay, so now let's start one by one. Open the Visual Studio. Okay, now open Visual Studio, and on here we have created one file. What the file name is? Docker file. Okay, so on here first create the Docker file. Now we will define the base image. Okay, first define the base image in the Docker file. Okay, start defining a base image on your Docker file. Okay, let's use officially Ubuntu image, add base image for this. Okay, so on here from base Ubuntu dot Ubuntu colon latest. Okay, Ubuntu. Okay, now okay, now we will use on here argument. Now in the second line we will use the argument. This is used for the build time variable. Okay, on here arg like we have used on here app version. App, okay, app, sorry, app underscore version. Okay, this is used on here. When you build that time, also you can change the variable. Okay, define the build time variable using arg, and this variable can be override. This variable can be override at build time. Means when you run this build command, when you build this code, when you create the image, that time you can change the value name. Okay, so that time you can override. Okay, now you can understand two lines from Ubuntu colon latest, and second is org a version. Now third point is a keyword we will discuss ENV. ENV. Okay, we will use in environment variable using ENV, and these variable are accessible during build process. Okay, when you build the Docker file, that time and running container we will use. Okay, like env caps, in the caps env. Okay, app underscore home is equal to app. Okay, now on here app home we have in the image, we will set the environment app is my application. Okay, now set the all the configuration of app to app home. Okay, now we will create the directory. Okay, now we will create the directory through the keyword run. Okay, run command. run command, it will create the directory or application inside the container. Okay, so run mkdir. Mk means make directory. Okay, hyphen p. Okay, and dollar inside dollar app name. Okay, app home. This is a paragraph. This is app home. Okay, this is on here. We will run the keyword. Create the directory on your application. Correct. Now, if you want to copy the Docker file to the image, that time we will use the keyword copy. Okay, copy and copy from source. So source is the same directory, so you can write on your dot, and destination directory we have dollar app home. Okay, on here we will set the if you application file to include any image, copy them into the container. Correct, through this copy keyword. Now, okay, now run the command during the build process. So far that use the run command apt for the Ubuntu. Okay, get update end. Okay, backslash, this means new line. Apt get space install y, and you can write on your package name. Okay, if you want any package name, if you want to install any package name on here, then you can install. Okay, package underscore name. Okay, now okay, if you want to any pack install the package name on here. Now final, we need to we need to uh, build the Docker file. Okay, so we need to build the Docker file. So for that command we have used the on here docker. Okay, build hyphen t means take image name, but which image you want to create, underscore image. Okay, not dot, then enter. It will creating the image. Okay, it will create the image. Okay, so it is saying run app, this install the software, fail to solve the process bin. Okay, did not complete successfully at code package is not find. Okay, we can check on the container. Okay, now you can see my image. Okay, okay, on here we have some run this command. Okay, so after that, if you want to create the from the image to container, to throw this command docker. Okay, run. Okay, it hyphen rm means suppose that when you delete when you stop the container. Okay, then rm means automatically delete. Okay, my image name, my container name is image. Image. Okay, my image. Now to be created. Now it get create. Now you can see on here container my image. Okay, it will create on here 7 seconds before. Okay, so this is on here my conclusion on here. In this, in the docker image, I utilize the run argument env. Okay, these things I tell in this run, argument, and environment. Okay, this is shortcut. Okay, please learn this if you okay. Now in the next topic, I will cover next. Okay, thanks.